Good morning. We're gonna start the vlog off today. It is Thursday and we're gonna be doing the large pony division. I think Papaya is just gonna sleep. But anyways, we're about to head out to the barn and I'll catch you guys up when we arrive at the barn. For our first hunter round of the day, we came in on the diagonal and then picked up our right lead and are going to this white with red flowers single. We ended up landing on our left lead, so I'm going to ask for a lead change and I get it right in time for the turn. And then I'm going to go to this green single. Next up is this diagonal line, which is 5 strides. I get a little left behind, and then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we come off and on our left lead to make the turn going into this outside line. We definitely could have opened up our stride on that turn rather than kind of cutting it. After the outside line, we go into this diagonal line and I finally open up her stride and finally get a little bit more into the groove of the pace that I should be at. And when I ride in this indoor, I definitely need to be more considerate about that I need to ride into my turns because it is in the shape of an oval and it kind of already makes your turn. There's no room for going off the wall in a hunter round in order to get the right distances. But anyways, I give her a nice big pat, and for the second round, it was probably my favorite round of the day as we finally got our pace and turns together. For this second hunter round, we go across our diagonal, but we get our left lead as the first jump is this purple flower quarterline single, and this time you can tell I'm a lot more conscious about riding into my turn and making a nice pretty turn. I probably still could have come out wider, but it still works out and I get a pretty good distance, much better than the other course, and we get the right amount of strides down this line and we landed on our left lead, so we're just going to head to this diagonal line. That line was super nice, our pace was really fluent, and even after we came off the jump, we're not speeding and slowing, which I really liked about this course. And then we're going to head to this green single, and it always looks funny watching it from the back, but from our point of view, it looks like I got a good distance. I can't really tell from the back sometimes. Anyways, then we're going to go to this brown diagonal, and we get 5 again. And I think that finishes up the course, and here's our courtesy circle. We ended up getting second place with this round, which I was super happy with, as the large pony division that day was huge. There were so many ponies. And then this next round I think is our classic round, but the second hunter round counts as the first score towards your classic, and then you have a classic round which is the second score for it, and they total the scores. And at this particular show, instead of doing like a small pony classic, a medium pony classic, and a large pony classic, they combine the small, medium, and large as regulars and the small, medium, large green classic rounds. So it's out of all the ponies essentially that do the division. And we ended up placing, I think, third out of everyone, which is crazy to think about. But anyways, here is our classic round. This round so far is going pretty well. I think I push her a little too much down this line, so rather than getting like a clean 5, we kind of get a rushed 5, and then we head to this outside line, and I'm still kind of asking her for more pace than I should be, so we get a little bit of a close distance, meaning I'm gonna have to push her down the line in order to get the 5 strides. So had I not pushed, I think, towards the line, I still would have gotten 5, and it would have been a lot prettier and probably would have led to a higher score, but we still ended up placing pretty high out of all the ponies in the classic. And that's just our courtesy circle, and I was pretty proud of both that second hunter round and this round, as the pieces were finally coming together, and we ended up getting third in the classic, which was super exciting. So you might be wondering who that Palomino horse I'm taking pictures with is and who the people are in these photos. Well, it's quite a funny story actually, and I'm going to start out with, in previous videos you guys have probably seen me use unicorn grooming spray, and I've actually posted it quite a bit on my Instagram, and this company actually reached out to me and showed me their products, and I ended up getting some, and it's become my #1 grooming product. It makes Lime so shiny despite the fact she is clipped. But anyways, on to the main part of the story. I think I was braiding Lime, and she actually recognized me after I said Lime's name, and she goes, "Izzy, right? You have an Instagram." And I didn't put 2 and 2 together until she introduced herself. And I've never met them in person because they live 9 hours away from where I'm from, but coincidentally we ended up at the same horse show, and it was a really fun weekend as I got to meet them and get to know them. And let me just say, they are so kind, and it was a wonderful time meeting them, and I wish we were lived closer so I could hang out with them more often. But anyways, it was such a blast meeting them. They are so kind, and I'll put a link in the description for you guys to go check out their products. Then I grabbed a tasty quesadilla for lunch and watched the hunter ring go for a little bit, and after that I grabbed ice cream as well. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. Lime and I finished up our large pony rounds, and they went pretty well. Our first 2 rounds, we had a little bit of a rocky start, but then our final 2 rounds were really good, and I think we ended up getting a 5th, a 2nd, a 6th, and then a 3rd in the combined pony classic with all the regular ponies and the green ponies. So there were a lot of ponies in that, so I'm really happy with getting 3rd. But anyways, Lime is very good, and I got lunch at a Mexican food truck and got a quesadilla, which was really good, and I got ice cream, and I got cookies and cream. Unfortunately, Lime did not come with me to get ice cream, but after I got ice cream I went and grazed Lime, and I'm still grazing her, so I'll see you guys later. Then for the last event of the night, I went and watched the USHJA, I think $2,500 Derby, which was so fun to watch. There were so many rounds, and in that there is a hunter round, and then I think the top 12 get called back to do their rounds for a handy course, and the handy course is my favorite part to watch, as you get to watch the riders think more on their feet about their turns, because they'll do a lot of inside options. But I didn't film a lot of the courses, so I'm just going to show y'all their victory lap. Good night, Lime. Good night. Good night. Hi guys, we're just finishing up the day and it's nighttime. It's all dark and we just watched the derby, but I have a treat for Lime. That's why she's begging, but I'm just gonna finish it up here. Bye.